Hi, this is Timothy Zahn, author of Thrawn, and you're listening to Star Wars Reactions. Good for you.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
In 1977, George Lucas formed a legacy.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force.
Inspired by mythology, his saga has become a passion for many.
Feel the Force around you.
His legend has become our story.
It's true. All.
One of resistance.
We are a spark that'll light the fire that'll bring the First Order down.
Rebellion.
Rebellion is built on hope.
And redemption.
I am a Jedi, like my father before.
This is Star Wars Reactions.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Star Wars Reactions, and welcome to Saga World Report for August 9th, 2024. I'm your host, Aaron Harris, and here is what's going on around the saga. So today, August 9th, 2024, the day this episode is dropping, D23 kicks off in Anaheim, California, and Lucasfilm will be there with a full schedule of events. D23 is the ultimate Disney fan experience where all the worlds of Disney, including Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and more, will come together and provide the ultimate weekend full of presentations, panels, experiences, performances, shopping, and so much more. Here are just some of the panels you can expect to see if you are attending D23 this weekend. Today, August 9th, you will be able to attend the Disney Entertainment Showcase, which is at 7 p.m. tonight till 9 p.m. in the Honda Center. This is where you will enjoy the magic of Disney Entertainment and a star-studded showcase featuring exclusive looks at the movies, series, and stage shows you know and love, and a glimpse into what you can look forward to. Join some of your favorite stars as they give you a sneak peek behind the curtain of upcoming projects, never-before-seen footage, surprise announcements and special guests, musical performances, and exclusive new content coming to the big screen, your small screen, and stages worldwide. Saturday, August 10th, you can go take a look back at Star Wars The Acolyte with Manny Jacinto. This will be at 4 o'clock at the Lucasfilm booth there at D23. This is a panel where you will join the Acolyte star Manny Jacinto as he reflects on the first season of the series and reveals insights on The Stranger. Bonus, they're calling it the first season, which clues me in. We're getting season 2. Sunday, August 11th, two panels that you definitely want to make sure you check out. First is a conversation with Lucasfilm Animation. This is at noon at the Lucasfilm booth. Athena Portillo, the vice president of animation production, and Vanessa Marshall herself, the voice of Hera Syndulla from Star Wars Rebels, will reflect on their favorite moments from nearly 2 decades of Lucasfilm animation and their critically acclaimed storytelling. If I was there, this would be one I would have to be at. Closing everything out, the Disney Legends Award ceremony at 5 p.m. in the Honda Center there at D23 in Anaheim. For those of you that don't know, since 1987, the Disney Legends Award program has honored gifted individuals for the significant impact they've made on the Disney legacy. This year, they are honoring the 2024 class of Disney Legends during this night, which will include John Williams, Harrison Ford, and Yoda himself, Frank Oz. This, of course, will be at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 11th at the Honda Center. So make sure you get to check that out if you can. So these are just some of the things that are going on. There's going to be a ton of other things happening. So make sure you take time to check it all out if you get to attend. Of course, as we hear news, we will be sharing it to you on our social medias as well. And if you're one of the lucky ones that attend, reach out to us. Let us know what you thought of your D23 experience. We would love to get your insights. Next up in the news, about a week ago, on July 31st, People magazine released our very first look at the upcoming Disney Plus show Skeleton Crew. Of course, in our last episode, you did hear David and I talk about this just a little bit, just because it was brand new when we recorded it. But not only did they give us a sneak peek inside of what was coming, they also gave us the release date. It gave us a first look at stills, which you have seen us share through our social media if you follow us there. The show we also got an official show synopsis, which reads as: when four kids make a mysterious discovery on their seemingly safe home planet, they get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy. Finding their way home, meeting unlikely allies and enemies will be a greater adventure than they ever imagined. Star Jude Law will play Nawood, and he said that there is, when referring to the series, that there are great references to old films and recent episodes and series, and that there will be a lot of Easter eggs to be found throughout the show. In addition to Jude Law, child actors Ravi Cabot-Conyers will portray Wim, Kiriana Crater will play KB, Robert Timothy Smith will play Neil, and Ryan Kiera Armstrong will play Fern. They will also be starring in this series, but we will also get a new droid named SM-33, voiced by none other than Nick Frost. Skeleton Crew will be premiering on Disney Plus December 3rd, 2024. You can still check out any of our social media pages for the stills. We'll have link to the full People magazine article in our show notes, so you can check that out and read that if you haven't done so already. And of course, when December rolls around, we will be covering the whole series of the Skeleton Crew, so stay tuned for our reactions to that show as well. This week, during their third quarter earnings call, Disney reconfirmed that they are still working on 3 Star Wars films currently. The only one that of the 3 that they gave in, that they mentioned any details on, and it's not a lot, basically it's just the name, was the upcoming The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. The call did specifically state that all 3 movies will be coming out between 2026 and 2027. So that will be 2 good years of Star Wars movies. Fingers crossed. Shifting gears a little bit, in the world of publication, there is a little bit scheduled to come out here in the month of August. So let's go through what to expect from the world of publication. Of course, coming up to our closest date is August 13th of 2024. We will get the Marvel comic series continuing with the High Republic Edge of Balance Volume 3 graphic novel. This is a manga series, not Marvel, excuse me. But that will be coming out August 13th. August 14th, we will have this is Marvel Comics single issue comic number 49 of the Darth Vader series by Gregory Pack. August 20th, 2024, we will be getting the Mace Windu, the Twilight Run trade paperback from Marvel Comics. This will be a full graphic novel you'll be able to get by Mark Bernardine. August 21st, the High Republic Adventures number 9 single issue comic by Dark Horse will be released. This, of course, written by Daniel Jose Older, fantastic author. If you haven't read any of his stuff, you need to. August 21st, 2024, number 49 of the main Star Wars line of comic from Marvel will be released. This, of course, is written by Charles Soule, so pick that up. August 27th, The High Republic, Beware the Nameless. This is actually by Zoraida Cordova, and this is actually a junior reader novel. If you've been reading The High Republic, this is the next novel coming out. It's a junior reader, but usually those still have been really good. So you make sure you pick that up. Also, August 27th, we will be seeing The High Republic Adventure, Volume 1 trade paperback released. These, of course, written by Daniel Jose Older, released by Dark Horse. So that trade paperback will be coming out the same day as the junior reader. So you can get a lot of High Republic stuff that day. Wrapping up the scheduled releases for the month of August is August 28th, 2024, issue 2 of the Ahsoka Marvel comic series. This is the adaptation of the actual Ahsoka series that was released. So definitely grab that. I got issue 1 when it came out. So grab that. Fantastic read, great art. There we go. That gives you an idea of what to expect from publications in the month of August. Well, with that, pretty much wraps up the news we have for this week. Not a lot going on. A lot of exciting stuff. Looking forward to seeing what comes out of D23. Hoping for some great news and some great insights. And of course, we will bring that to you as it comes out. But we want to know what you think of everything that's going around the saga. You can let us know what you think of any of the news we shared. Or if you come across Star Wars news that we may have missed, let us know. We would love to get messages from you. And you can send us links to articles, videos, whatever, through any of our social media pages. Of course, you can hit us up. We are always available. We are on, of course, Facebook and X at SW Reactions Pod. We're on Blue Sky, Pinterest, Tumblr, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at SW Reactions. You can always email us at swreactions@gmail.com, or you can always leave us a voicemail simply by going to speakpipe.com/Star Wars Reactions. You can leave us up to a 90-second voicemail there telling us what you think and what you want to tell us about Star Wars, about the news, or share news that you've heard that we may have missed. You know, it happens. So hit us up there and let us know. If you want to reach out to my co-host David, you can definitely do that. He is on what he calls Twitter X at David_Modders, Instagram at David Modders, and of course he is on Blue Sky, and I believe it's davidmodders.bsk, whatever the tagline is for Blue Sky. I can never get that right. If you want to reach out to me, besides hitting us up on any of our show socials, you can personally hit me up at my personal Twitter X account at TAHarris121079. Keep in mind, too, David and I are still planning at being, Carabast, tongue-tied. David and I are still planning to attend Ocala Comic Con September 21st and 22nd up in Ocala, Florida. We would love to see you there. If you're in the area, just let us know. We'll set up a meetup. Next week, episode 189 of Star Wars Reactions will be coming out. David will be back on the mic with me, so we will have a great discussion. And here's a sneak peek of what to expect. Our discussion for episode 189 will be discussing lightsaber duels and battles. We'll be discussing everything from what we like about them, what makes them appealing to us, and of course, we can't talk about lightsaber battles without talking about our favorite duels and of course, we'll be touching on all parts of the saga, movies, shows, animation, live action, books, you name it, we'll talk about it. And of course, we want you to be a part of the conversation, so go through any of those social media accounts we just mentioned and send us your thoughts on your favorite lightsaber duels and your thoughts on lightsaber duels in general. We would love to hear from you through any of our social media accounts. You can email us, or like I said, leave us a voicemail through SpeakPipe. We would just love to hear from you and have you be a part of the fun. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Star Wars Reactions. And of course, I can't end an episode of Star Wars Reactions without sharing this week's Star Wars Dad Joke of the Week. Fortunately for David, he's not here to take the brunt of the joke and let us know the groans or laughter he may feel. So you'll have to give me some feedback when you can. But here is this week's joke. What do Tuscans call jokes? What do Tuscan Raiders call jokes? Sand-up comedy. You get it? Sand-up comedy? I like it. Oh, I know Anakin doesn't. It gets everywhere. Anyway, thank y'all so much for jumping in and joining me for this week's episode of Star Wars Reactions and our latest episode of the Saga World Report. Hope this news was helpful to you. And we'll be back with more news as it comes out. Remember, this is the year of kindness. Do something kind for somebody. Treat somebody right. Treat everybody right, but do something specifically kind for one person this week. Change their world. It'll rock your world. We love y'all. We're praying for you. We wish y'all the best. Y'all are the greatest. Remember, this is your place for elegant discussion for a more civilized age.
This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or by Lucasfilm Limited. It's intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars. All names, sounds, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and or copyrights of Disney and the respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Star Wars Reactions unless otherwise indicated. Star Wars Reactions. Elegant discussion for a more civilized age.